Hey folks, Crazy Cajun here, and today I'm making something that looks delicious. I seen it on one of my favorite cooking shows and I've never tried it, so this will be a first. Therefore, I have a recipe to follow. However, only because I'm more of a cook than a baker. So with cooking, I feel like I can let my creative juices flow. I haven't developed that in the baking aspect yet. So first things first, this is a berry dump cake and it uses 2 bags. Don't pay no mind, that was just my dryer buzzing. 2 bags of mixed berries. Now when I took them out, they were frozen. Look how good. I think next time I may change it and use fresh berries. I think fresh berries would be better. So I have it in here because I hadn't defrosted it, so I'm kind of trying to rush the process. So what I'm gonna do, I gave it a couple of little rinses and I'm rinsing it now. And I want to get all that excess out. Look at that, how good. I would have preferred a little more blackberries because that's kind of more of my fave. And get all this excess out because I don't want to ruin this recipe I'm about to cook. All right, so all in berries. I've preheated the oven to 350. I took some fresh butter, and this is, I guess, a 9x13 pan, and kind of lathered it up real good with that butter to make it non-stick because, again, I'm not a baker and my stuff always sticks. So hopefully this time it doesn't. So we've rinsed our berries. This is ready. The oven's ready. Let's see what we need to put in here. Come over to my paper. Combine berries and sugar. So sugar says 1/4 cup. Boy, that would have been something if I would have dumped this. That would have been like, whoa. So, we're gonna say 1/4 cup. And we're just gonna sprinkle the top like that. Oh my gosh, I think I could eat it just like this. Ooh, that's a lot of sugar. My energy's gonna really go through the roof with all that sugar. All right, next it says cornstarch, and it says 2 tablespoons of cornstarch. Well, let me get my little level thing, handy dandy thing here. 2 tablespoons. So look at that. See, that was a neat trick. Just smooth it off. 1, and again, I am messy. 2. Okay, so set that aside. Let's see. Then it says lemon juice, or you could use a half a fresh lemon. I just bought a bottle of real lemon juice, so it says real lemon, and it says 1 tablespoon of fresh lemon. Oh, guess I should have had it. So it says 1 tablespoon. So we'll just use this other side here because mine's got 2 little sides where I don't get more cornstarch than needed. Okay. Set that aside. Then it says, and vanilla. How much vanilla? It says 1 teaspoon. Now this vanilla, a very close dear friend, she's like a sister to me, went to Mexico and brought me this delicious pure vanilla from Mexico back. You can buy pure vanilla in the store, but if you can't and you know someone going to Mexico across the border, have them bring you some of this. It is so good. Anyway, it says 1 teaspoon of vanilla. Teaspoon. So let's pour that in. I'm gonna pour it over here because it's okay if a little excess goes over. Oh, because you can't have too much of that. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. The smell of this vanilla. Oh, I just love it. Then it says combined in the medium bowl and toss to coat all the berries. So let's see if we get this going right. We want to get this coated up real good. Just, oh my gosh. I think this is gonna be delicious. I got some thick pieces. See, you don't want to leave it thick like that. You want to kind of make sure it's blended, and because I think if you cook it like that, it might you might taste those thick clumps. Oh yeah, look at that. All right, let's see. Pour the mixture into a greased baking dish. Well, let's get that poured. Remember, we've already pre-greased this baking pan rather, not a sheet. And we just gonna kind of spread that around. I think I would have used the third bag. This was 2 bags, but next time if I'm using frozen, I'm gonna go for the gusto and get a third bag, maybe just straight up blackberries and put my own little spin on it that way. Because now I know this mixed berry bag looks like it's mostly these little blueberries, and I want more blackberries and I want more berries. Oh, on second thought, my berries seem spread thin. Let me see what the recipe says, because I've got this pan out. Oh, oopsie. I made an oopsie. It don't say 9 by 13, it says a 9-inch square pan. So, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna grease this and dump that in here. So, have them oopsies sometimes. So all I did, as you can see, I went in and grabbed a good thing of butter, and I'm just greasing this generously. They say you can spray it, but I just don't have spray. I don't buy the spray. Okay, look how generously it's greased. Let me put my butter away. You can look at them berries, how good they look. Oh my gosh. Now, let's see if I can do this without making a colossal mess, because I want to get all my berries. Good thing for a handle on this glass dish. Let's see. Woo! This is an interesting one, people. I told y'all I'm not a baker. Big difference from my cooking. Big difference from my cooking. But, ooh, I gotta get all this up. I don't want anything staining my corner. I'm just really picky that way. Okay. There, that'll be more concentrated. That's a more concentrated area. So we got that taken care of. Next, pour it in there. Then spread cake mix over the top in an even layer. Now I bought French vanilla cake mix. The video I watched called for vanilla, but I got French vanilla. So, we'll see how this tastes. And it says pour, let me see how much it says. Yeah, so it says, somebody didn't like my rag on the counter. It says to pour a thin layer, then spread over in an even layer. Well, I don't know how much even, but we'll just keep going. And it says the whole bag. Now, it does not say to mix through. I kind of am tempted to. I'm not gonna. I'm gonna be a good crazy Cajun and follow my directions. Got that rebellious side I want to do it. But anyway, let's just do what we gotta do. We'll make it even. Ooh, it doesn't look all that good right now. I gotta, hands are clean. I'm just gonna spread it. All right, next it says scatter butter cubes across the top. In the butter cubes, it says 8 tablespoons of unsalted. This says 1 all the way through 8, and this is unsalted. And it tells me to cube it and scatter it across. So I'm just gonna cut this in a bunch of cubes and scatter it across. And we'll see how that comes out. It'll be rich. I know if anything, it'll be rich. And I'm just going with the steps so you can kind of see the process. And maybe you wouldn't have to do all this reading that I'm having to do. Because one thing I don't like is to read. I would much rather watch a video, learn by doing. That's, to me, is more interesting, more fun. Doesn't always work out because sometimes it's trial and error, but you know what? It's okay. Trial and error is just quite okay. Oh, this is gonna be rich. I know it, it's gonna be rich. All right, now, cover with aluminum foil and bake until the top is puffed and golden and the fruit is bubbling, about 40 minutes. So we're gonna cover this with foil and we're gonna put it in our 350 oven for approximately 40 minutes. So, I think I got all the steps. Next week's video, we'll be back to cooking a savory dish where we can just let the creative juices flow and we won't have to be doing all this reading and step by step. Come on in. Oven's been preheating at 350. We're gonna just place that in there like that. Hey Alexa, set a timer for 40 minutes. 40 minutes. Okay, our timer's set and we'll see what we have. All right, our 40-minute timer just went off. Let's get this out the oven. Let's see what we're working with. I don't know, it smells good. Put this here, but we're not gonna keep it out. We're gonna keep the oven on because we're gonna uncover it and then put it back in for at least 5 minutes. I thought I read 10, but I think it's 5. But next time I make this, because I think I will make it again, I'm not gonna follow direction and I'm gonna put my own spin and I'm gonna just figure it out. Oh, I got this foil on here so good. Now we're gonna put it in for a few minutes to let this get good and brown, but it is puffy. They said, let's see. Oh yeah. Oh, listen. It says 5 minutes. We'll see. We'll put it back in for 5 minutes, uncovered in our 350 oven, and you'll get to see what it looks like when we take it out then. Getting close to getting to eat some of this deliciousness. Now, they also say serve it with some vanilla ice cream on top. Who doesn't like that? Well, some don't, but I sure do. And I might even drizzle some other stuff. Who knows? We'll see how this comes out. Okay, so the video said 5 minutes uncovered. I actually took it out and I didn't like the way it was looking, so I melted a little extra butter and I poured some more butter in and put it in for 10 more minutes. So now, moment of truth, we shall see. Oh. Okay, it's not as golden as I would like to see it. Let me shut my oven off. It's puffy though. It's got some crispiness. Some areas not so crispy. But I think this will be good. I just kind of wish it would have been a little more golden. But we're gonna let it cool and we're gonna see. I like things to appeal to my eye, my smell, and my taste to get the full experience. For the eye, it's a good 80-20 to me, but I'm thinking the taste will be 100%. Fingers crossed. So I just pulled a square out of this berry dump cake. It's been cooling. My lovely daughter, she will tell us what she thinks. Okay.
Now, it doesn't look that great, but I'm sure it'll taste good. Can't go wrong with sugar and fruit.
Yeah?
It is very good. It's very sweet.
Oh.
You definitely, if you have a sweet tooth, after like 1 or 2 bites, it will definitely cure you. But it is very good. It has good flavor.
Great flavor.
Not the best looking, but definitely tastes good.
And I think I would have mine with some vanilla ice cream. Did you want to try it with that?
Yep.
No? You're just
No.
going to eat it up like this?
Yep.
Anyway, the video today turned out to be a success. And I'm so glad my daughter enjoys it. And what do we say? More to come. See you soon.